Hi, good morning. Happy Diwali. This is my first video ever being filmed this late in the day. And yeah, my face is puffy because I ate way too many sweets yesterday. How about you? How was your Diwali? Anyways, I'm seated here to talk to you about Ragni and not Rajni, which someone very politely commented, "Hey babe, you're dyslexic, so I'm sorry. I don't know much about this creator because I have not watched anything as such. I knew about her from like a gossip channel that she was involved with Sonam Kapoor's, like, she made a video about her, and then Sonam Kapoor was like sending her legal notice about stuff, which was stupid because, she's a public facing person, Sonam Kapoor, so people can talk about her. Anyways, so that's all I knew about her. And then, like, when she got involved with these things, I was already making videos about Awkward Goat. I didn't know much about Shweta before and not even about Ragni. So I just thought, like, she is a little biased. That's what she came off as. But at the same time, a lot of female creators are being biased because Awkward Goat is getting really badly bullied on the internet. And I do think people should hold other creators like accountable, but nobody should be called R word or like be harassed on this level. I know she does a lot of things just for rage bait and engagement, but come on, let's be sensible. Why are you, getting baited? I did some research, and by research, I mean I went on Reddit and just looked her up. And people are calling her a hypocrite, and people basically, someone commented this as well on my video, that she basically uses astrology to give like points. And I'm like, girly pop, I've been practicing occult for 14 plus years. Like, I read tarot, I read astrology, like, I read birth chart, but on a surface level because it's really deep and math is not that great. But I've been doing these things for like years. I would not. I mean, like, astrology at the end of the day is a tool, not like a rule. You know what I mean? I also think she comes off as like very biased towards certain things, which I don't think is like, is not something to be pointed out, because when you're making a video, you're going to be biased about certain things, and it's your platform, so you can do whatever, in my opinion. But when you're giving like when you have given like a platform, such like a big platform, then I feel like it's your personal responsibility to be neutral when you're like commenting on certain things. When it's like rightfully like bad, then I understand, but sometimes it's like a gray area, and when you like completely lean on one side then other, then it feels like a very biased video from like a commentator channel, in my opinion. Now she can do whatever she wants with her platform. I would not. Like, when I was talking about Awkward Code, if you see all my videos about her, I also say like, do not send her hate. Like, yes, you can hold someone accountable, but like not this way. You know what I mean? So I feel like, yes, you obviously can't be super neutral at all times, but you have to like manage it, in my opinion, because she has a very big platform. I would consider her a very big celebrity, at least on YouTube. I feel like whatever she calls out people for, she does the same thing, just wrapped in sarcasm, and just call it a roasting video or like a truth video or whatever. And I feel like that's not fair, because you're doing the same thing. Like, I think everybody on here, like on the internet, is a hypocrite, including me. Of course, I'm not above anybody. I'm the biggest hypocrite ever, but you can't keep saying like, this person is a hypocrite, this person, why are you poking in this person? Obviously people are going to defend themselves. When Sonam Kapoor accused you of certain things, you made like multiple videos defending yourself and like telling people that this company or this person is doxing you and all of those things, because you had a platform. You could do that, that gave you a little bit power. That is what Shwetab is doing. And like, anybody who's calling me a pick me, you can call me a pick me. I'm too old to care about those things. It's fine, it's like totally fine. If that makes you feel better about your day, then you can comment pick me down below. I don't care. And people who are like calling Shwetab like a misogynist, or anybody on the internet a misogynist, I feel, what are your points? Just because he does not agree with Awkward Goat, he does not call her anything. He does not say like, hey, go send threats to her or whatever. Like, nobody's going to do that, first of all. And people can disagree with certain emotions, certain statements. And she does rage bait. She's very toxic with her feminism. Like, she literally tweeted that if you are not a feminist, then you are a potential rapist, because you condone like I don't know, violence against women. Don't quote me, but this is a tweet. I can post a screenshot. It's on Insta Celebs subreddit if you want to go check it. So I am just saying, like, she does things like that. So obviously, people are gonna call her out and like be like, "Hey, are you insane?" Because you're giving feminism a wrong name. Imagine young kids who are watching you; they will feel like this is feminism. Then I don't want to be a part of it. When feminism actually means like right to choose for anybody. Like a man can choose to stay home. Like basically, it's like, hey, we don't care about gender rules. We don't care about gender wars. We are gonna do what's best for us. That's what feminism is, and it's not like you condone like violence against women. That's like bullshit. That's like rage baity and not good at all. You know what I mean? I feel like she does a lot of these things for engagement, but she does not understand or care about the impact she has on youth. And people call rebel kid like a dumb influencer who doesn't care about the world or whatever. But your therapist who has like professional degrees apparently does like way worse. At least Rebel does not say that, hey, follow me, I am this. Like, she doesn't give her resume out, you know what I mean? She just says like, I'm not a role model, do not, this is not for you. Watch it on your own discretion. And people still like bully her about that. And like, this girl is like giving out her resume in every single reel, every single video, and people don't call her out about that enough, in my opinion. Sorry, I started talking about awkward good and riled me up like always. But let's talk about Ragni. I'm sorry, I keep wanting to call her Rajni, but it's Ragni. I'm sorry. But from what I hear, from what I hear, I'm sorry about my voice. What I hear, she is just like a hypocritical version of everybody on the internet. Okay, she's very biased about her views on certain things, and I also think she's going to apply the formula of awkward goat, and she's gonna like do these things for her engagement. And of course it's good for engagement because her name is like, everybody's talking about her, everybody's like annoyed by her, so people are watching, people have thoughts, people are also defending her in the name of feminism, but she's not a feminist at all. I keep saying this because she got married and then she talks about like markings of like she doesn't wear these things or whatever. But you chose to get married. You were in a decade-long relationship you could just live in. Your parents seemed cool enough because they were okay with you not having a big wedding, which is a very good thing about, like, I think your parents are amazing. So you could have just lived with your boyfriend and not been his property legally, socially, ethically. You know what I mean? Not ethically, because ethically is like insane. That's my bad. Also, astrology. Every girl loves astrology. I've been practicing reading tarot and astrology for like 14 years now, still ongoing, because astrology takes a lot of time to learn, and I'm not good at that kind of math or any kind of math. But she always says in her videos that from Reddit, I heard or read, whatever, that according to astrology, it makes sense that he acts this way or she acts this way. I don't know. I just feel like that's when people start thinking of you as like, just like stupid. You know what I mean? Like, people like to read about like fun facts, but like when you start like making it very serious, like this is why this person acts like this and this is why this is bad and blah blah blah, so people start losing it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't blame everything on like planetary position. Imagine someone saying like, hey, because I'm a Scorpio, I killed this person, forgive me. That is not how it works. You know what I mean? Anyways, I just feel like bringing astrology in these things is dumb. It's like literally dumb. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's dumb. And this is coming from a tarot reader of 14 plus years, so dumb. We know this, like everybody is doing this rage baity thing. I think she's gonna follow Awkward Goat's footsteps. Like, basically, you make a controversial statement, you get hate, then you make a video about like, hey, why people are misunderstanding me, and then this, that, and the other, and then you repeat the whole cycle. This is what you do for like engagement. Anybody can do this. People have done this in the past, and they are like really big influencers and not doing the same thing. So I feel this is like a easy formula to get, you know, engagement and be famous and make money on YouTube. Which, like, if you want to do that, do that, but it's like not really good for your digital footprint. But I think most people wouldn't care about these things because everybody wants to be a content creator who's successful. Because if you create content on any platform, you are a content creator. It's just a matter of how many followers and how much you are getting paid. You know what I mean? So everybody wants to get paid higher, and like that's why they do this. And I feel like she doesn't even agree with Awkward Goat half the time. She just says that to, have her followers follow her. It's like a whole old YouTube game they're playing. As I said, I did not watch her. I researched about her on Reddit, okay, I say research very loosely, on Reddit, and I feel like she became very popular because of the Sonam Kapoor fiasco, and everybody thought small created versus like Bollywood drama, and like this is like she's like a small creator fighting the whole Bollywood like diva or whatever. So people were like, basically supporting her like crazy, and hence she got so many followers, hence she became like the personality she is on YouTube. And now she wants to get bigger like Awkward Goat, and I'm not saying Awkward Goat is bigger than her, or like I think they get similar views. I'm just saying that she has a lot of engagement, and like brand deals, that's how you get it. Like money from brand deals, that's how you get it. But I just feel very icky about this. Like, how can, like, your digital footprint is gonna be insane, in my opinion. So, about Ragni, wow, Ragni, about Ragni, not Rajni or Ragni. My bad. I'm just dyslexic. I'm sorry. And it's like too early for me because I barely slept. Anyways, she does a lot of rage bait thing like awkward goat, but not on her level yet. Like she doesn't make that kind of controversial statements just yet. Wait, it'll happen from what I have heard on Reddit. And what else is there? She uses astrology as like a valid point, like you can use it a debate. No, that's not how it works. I personally don't know much about her. I don't care to know much about her. But I would just say to the viewers, anyone, if you view anybody, just fact check them because they also know anything from the internet, or like their experiences, and people's experiences can be different, and it can like make them lean towards one side, you know more. It's human nature, it's fine, but just like have your own brain cells working at all times. Like, if even if I say something you don't agree with, disagree with, you're meh about it, just Google, not ChatGPT, because it just doesn't work like that. Just Google, or like ask somebody, or I don't know. I would just Google, to be honest. But yeah, this was my quick opinion about Ragni. It's so hard for me to say her name correctly now. But yeah, I miss talking to you guys, hence this video. I don't know much about her. I don't care to know much about her, as I said. But I mentioned her, so I just wanted to correct myself from my previous video, and I just missed you, so I just wanted to make this video. What are your thoughts about her? Let me know. We can dive deep if you want about her. But I don't think there's anything to dive deep in. I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, fun. Anyways, happy Diwali. Hope you had fun. And see you in the next one.